He ate the gum out of my mouth. Get ready with me while I tell you about my craziest experience working at Hooters so far. I'm getting there when the morning girls are leaving and obviously like the afternoon, evening, night girls are coming in. So the girl that was there before me, she had a guy that was not ready to leave yet. So she transferred him to me. I want to preface this by saying he had already been drinking a lot. So I go over, I introduce myself, and he's immediately like showering me with compliments. Oh my gosh, you are so beautiful. He had like a really thick accent. You look like my ex-wife. You're so beautiful. You should be a model. He tells me to go get him a beer. So I go get the beer. I come back and I'm chewing gum. Keep this in mind. He's telling me like, oh, I'm single. I really think you're beautiful. Like when I have a girlfriend, I do everything for her. Like listening like, oh yeah, okay, that's cool. Out of nowhere, he's like, give me your gum. This gum out my mouth. And he's like, that gum in your mouth, give me your gum. So at this point, I'm laughing because I think he's joking. He is extremely serious. So the hustler in me, I'm like, okay, well, that's not free. That's gonna cost you. And he's like, okay. He takes out his wallet, pulls out a $50 bill, puts it on the table. You're dead ass, like you're for real. So I like spit it into my hand, start like reaching to give it to him, and he grabs the gum out of my hand and flops it in his mouth as if somebody was about to come take it. And when I took, like, this man was moaning, like chewing it, like, when I have your gum in my mouth, it feels like I kiss you. I leave the table because obviously with the $50, finding every one of the girls that I worked with and telling them like, you're not gonna believe this. Like he just gave me $50 for the chewed up gum, the stale chewed up gum out of my mouth. I went back because he's my table, pulls out the 50, puts it on the table, and he's like, I want more chewed gum. Go get it. I grabbed my whole pack of gum, put it in my pouch because I had a feeling I was gonna need the whole thing. And best believe, I chewed up that gum and gave it to him again, and he gave me $50 again. I kid you not, for the whole rest of the night. Every time I came back with a new piece of gum, he would take the old gum out of his mouth, put it in a napkin, fold it up, and say, I'm gonna keep this in my room next to my bed. I cut him off and I told him like, I can't serve you anymore. You paid a few of my bills tonight and thank you. So I gave him a hug. He like went in my ear and whispers, I can't say it on TikTok, I can't. I was like, okay, that's enough. You gotta go. You gotta go. I'm a little scared now. That's a little too much. And I made bread that night. Like him alone, I'm telling you, $400 to $500. Like I've been at Hooters for almost a year now. We experience weird stuff all the time, but honestly, nothing has topped this story. It was interesting.